dealing with the PLC.
The PLC.
Yeah, programmable logic controller.
Right, and it looks like they use a lot of I don't know, what are these?
Yeah, the PLC kit. There is
PLC
automatic factory automation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is pretty complex stuff.
Yeah, but the basic is all from the program of the computers.
Right.
Yeah.
Today we're at Seoul Robotics High School, and I know you're one of the superstar teachers here.
No, I don't.
This is what your principal told me. But we were here and we did an interview the other day, and unfortunately, with the kids here, and a lot of our video was lost. Okay. There was a problem with the camera, so I came back. I know a lot of the kids are on break, but what do you do here, and what is your name?
My name is Hyunbin Im, and I'm teaching mechanics in Seoul Robotics High School. This is my 12th year in this school.
Okay, and what is it that you teach again?
Mechanics.
Mechanics.
Mechanics means
Mechatronics.
Mechatronics.
That would be that. We would call it.
My subject is CNC milling machine.
CNC milling.
And the CAD/CAM.
And how did you learn how to do this? Did you used to work in industry, or you just?
No. During at first in my university, okay. I majored in mechanical engineering.
Oh, you did.
During my mechanical major, there was no CAD/CAM, no CNC machine.
Right.
So when I come to this school, I need lots of training in industry.
Sure. So the significance of this school is that these are some of the brightest kids. Right? Yeah. These kids are very, very intelligent.
Okay.
Is that right?
Not so much intelligent as you expected.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
but they're recruited, or they apply to be here.
At first, they apply to school from nationwide of Korea.
All right.
And we have some screening system.
Right.
And last year, for example, just one student out of 3 applicants accepted to enter into this system.
1 out of 3.
Yeah.
So that's pretty competitive. Sure. So you're getting definitely some pretty high talent here.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. But so not the highest, but pretty good student.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
And so many of these kids, they've already been offered contracts to work with large companies like Hyundai, Samsung, and when they graduate.
Actually, no. When they enter into the 2nd grade, then they can apply to the big company.
And 2nd grade would be 11th grade in the U.S. system.
Sure.
You're right.
Yeah,
okay.
11th grade, they apply to the big company.
Right.
And some of them can be selected, and some of them failed.
Okay.
Then the next year, the grade 12, they can apply again, to the same company or to the different companies.
All right.
Yeah.
And basically what that means is they're ensured a decent paying job when they leave.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. It's quite a decent pay. Yeah.
And even if they didn't go to college, they will start working right away.
Yeah.
But probably eventually most of the kids will go to the university too.
Yeah. The main career design we propose to our students is, as you know, this is one of the MICE High School.
Correct.
From the regulation of the MICE High School, job first, employment, job first, then university later.
So this is modeled after the German system, would it be?
So, yeah.
Something on the German level.
Yes.
Where you work, you go to school, you work, you go to school.
Yeah.
Right.
So, at first, immediately after graduating this school, they encourage you to get a job.
Right.
And during working in the industry or factory or company, if they feel the higher degree is really necessary for them, then in Korean university system, we have a special permit for the applicant from the industry.
Right.
Even though they don't take the national university entrance exam, they can be accepted from the university. Okay. So we encourage to use this system rather than enter into university directly after graduating these high schools.
Okay, so the kids basically, what do they start school here about 8:30 in the morning?
8:20.
8:20?
Yeah.
They end about 4?
4:30.
4:30?
Yeah, this is a regular
Okay. Then they have a little break. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then they start back again, for
Yeah.
more studies.
Yeah, and yeah.
More
We-
math, more English, more science.
Actually, not so many maths and science, but in our specialty, I mean robotics.
Robotics and things
Yeah.
like
We
that.
then actually we have a 7th period every day
Right.
from 8:20 to 4:30.
Uh-huh.
After then, short break. Then we start the extra curriculum, which is start from 5 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. every day.
Okay,
Yeah, from Monday to Friday.
right. And what type of things would they study in during that?
Mostly we are concerned about the national technical license.
Okay,
So then we also provide some other programs for such as English,
right.
because in this globalization,
It's
the
very
English-
important.
The foreign language is very important. Also, we provide our students some other sports or hobbies.
Sure.
Soccer, badminton, something like that.
And then the kids then return to home
Mhm.
or to their dorm, because
To the
about
dorm.
150 kids live
Yeah, in the dorm.
in the dorm.
Yeah.
And then they're going to study, I've heard, for another 3 hours a night, maybe.
It's up to them, how
But-
many hours they study again.
But the kids tell me 2 to 3 hours.
Okay, yeah,
So-
maybe, yeah.
So I'm just trying to get an idea. So going to bed at midnight or 1 in the morning is
Yeah,
probably
I think
about
so, yeah.
common
This is very common in Korea.
in Korea.
Yeah, because this is very competitive society.
Right,
Whether he or she is the student in the Meister High School like our school
or a
in
regular school.
a regular academic high
Sure.
school, they need lots of hard working until midnight or 1 or 2 a.m.
Right,
Yeah,
it's just the way it is.
yeah,
Wow,
yeah, very competitive country.
right,
Gets together. Anyway, I hate this system.
right.
Anyway, this is the reality.
This is the way it is. You think it'll ever change? Because the kids tell me they're very, very stressed. But do you think this is just kind of the way it is within the Korean?
Yeah,
Culture.
not all the students, not every student graduate this school to get the decent job, such
Right.
as in Samsung or Hyundai.
Right,
If any student to come over this very competitiveness and higher stress, then they can get a decent job. But
right.
if they fail, then nobody can guarantee.
Then,
Then they may go a little bit small company.
Right.
Like that. So we encourage our students to work harder
Right.
every day.
I know when I was here the other day talking to your principal used to work for who?
In KT, Korea Telecom.
So they're like the AT&T
Yes.
of Korea.
Yeah, the biggest telecommunication company in Korea.
And he was one of the highest level executives
Yes,
in that
Yeah,
company?
vice chairman,
Vice chairman,
number 2.
number 2 in the company.
Yeah.
So he retired,
Yeah.
is that right?
Actually, yeah, he retired from the company and come to our school.
And so now he's your principal.
Yeah.
Wow. And so he's never had any experience as an
Mhm.
educator,
No experience.
but they will allow him in this situation to
Actually,
be the principal.
we don't allow him to be a principal of our school. The government choose him. to
Oh,
our
really?
school. Yeah.
To come here.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. So the reason is he came right from industry, so
Yeah.
he kind of understands what is needed.
Okay.
Is that a fair assessment?
Yes, but still, as you may say that he have no experience in schools and any educational system,
Right.
and he don't know the life of the teachers.
Right.
So at the very beginning, when he come here, we have some conflict.
Right.
Yeah, because he don't know the way of thinking of the teachers
I understand.
and the students.
Right.
Actually, he is a very very unique person, in our society.
Mm-hmm.
Because actually, as far as I know, his last the public official education was middle school.
Really?
After then, he studied by himself,
Wow.
and he graduated one of the top university in Korea. We call it the KAIST, Korea Advanced
Right.
Institute of Science and Technology.
Wow.
This is almost the same level as a Seoul
Like an
National.
MIT or
Seoul National University. I'm not sure whether the
Right.
MIT or Harvard, but anyway, in Korea, this
one of the
is
best.
one of the best. And he became a very higher government officer. And then he became to the vice chairman of the KT.
Wow.
And finally he chose this school.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, the reason why the Korean government picked him as the principal of our school, the Korean government would like to install some kind of, system from industry.
Industry.
Yeah.
Right.
In a whole scheme in our school.
Right. Right.
But, we teachers
You're a different.
have worked more than 20 years, 30 years,
Right.
all the same way as a teacher.
Right.
So if there is no conflict, it is nonsense.
Right. Right.
Yeah. But we almost overcome.
Right.
Yeah. And now I think that we can keep a good harmony.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think he told me the other day that the customer is the student.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So we never thought like this. The owner of the school is teacher.
Right.
This is the way of thinking we teachers.
Right.
But now we have to change our philosophy and our vision.
Sure.
And the student is much more important than us.
Right.
So it is not so difficult to change just one day.
I understand.
Yeah.
And my last and final question today is: are there more schools like this planned in the future? Do you think? Is this kind of a
At this moment, we have 40 Maist High School in Korea.
40?
40.
Wow.
And as far as I know, the Korean government are planning to change the school system as like us is 10 more. So total 50.
Right.
Yeah, this is the basic plan from the Korean government.
All right.
And all those 40 or 50 Maist High School have a different specialty.
Right.
So we are specialty on robotics.
Okay.
Yeah, some other schools on electricity or energy or
Oh,
we have
okay.
some schools
Solar.
solar or some commercial,
Right.
all different kinds of
Amazing.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, thank you so much today
My
for your
pleasure,
interview,
yeah.
and I'm
Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah.
very tired, but thank you.